Hi everyone, welcome to Health Chats presented by Fountain Valley Fit Body Bootcamp. I'm Xenia Joyner and today we're chatting with Rob Frizzelle, the Community Services Manager with Fountain Valley. Hi Rob, how's it going?
It's going fantastic, thanks for having me.
So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about your background and how you came to serve Fountain Valley as the Community Service Manager.
Okay, well perfect. Specifically, not too many people go into college and other institutions looking to become a Parks and Recreation professional. So it's not something that I sought out, but I did grow up. I played sports my entire life growing up, and when my baseball career ended, I had the privilege of playing at Long Beach State. And when that career ended, I was looking for something that shared in that teamwork and camaraderie type feeling that sports and athletics, brought to it naturally. My first job ever was working on the field at Blair Field in Long Beach, taking care of the field, the same field that I actually used to play on. I enjoyed it. It wasn't something that was tough to do. It came naturally, similar to sports, and I decided to continue trying to work in that field. 1 year led to 2 years, and one job led to another job, and Long Beach turned into a full-time opportunity in Huntington Beach, where I worked for 10 years. And following that, I got this unbelievable opportunity to be the Community Services Manager here in Fountain Valley. And Fountain Valley specifically is a different community than most, and I think you know this. It's a community-oriented town, and people have a lot of pride, hence Fountain Valley Proud. And it's really a privilege to be the Community Services Manager in a city like this.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the goal and mission of the city's goal and mission is, and how does your position play a role in meeting those goals?
Yeah, absolutely. I would not do it service trying to repeat the city's mission statement right now, but it's ultimately to provide quality, cost-effective public services to our citizens. And our portion of that is trying to enhance the quality of life. We share with our community partners, businesses, nonprofits, our department, the Community Foundation, the Chamber of Commerce. Our goal is to provide a quality of life in Fountain Valley that makes people want to live here, makes people proud of the city, and want to get outside and do fun things.
Okay, so today I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't like to talk about.
Okay.
And that is child obesity.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is the #1 cause of child obesity?
Well, I think it's just one word. I think it's sugar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ultimately, I think there are so many different things that have so much sugar in it, and the education about what sugar does to the body and how much you should be taking in, and it's not even listed on the back of a can of soda with the daily nutritional value or amounts you should have is there. For me, and as a young parent, it's something I watch very heavily with my children, is their sugar intake.
Okay. And so it's really, how are they getting the sugar, right?
Absolutely.
So where does it, what's starting, where does it start from? Where does it stem from? And so what are some of our cultures and patterns of eating, and how does this contribute to the child obesity?
Yeah, absolutely. I think with the cultures, there's two things that go into it. One, the sugar and the education of knowing what's in your foods that you're eating and preparing. And two, just the fast-paced day-to-day lifestyle that we have. I would be lying, or I'd be a hypocrite if I said I didn't fall into that and having to go out and grab a lunch real quick. And too often we don't get to have those multiple meals in good portion sizes on a regular basis. So instead, I get one opportunity for a half hour to run out one time in a day, so I'm going to eat the biggest lunch I possibly can.
Right.
Obviously, we've learned that's not the best way to go about your diet, large portions and once a day for a meal. So I think the culture and understanding that you want to have smaller portions, you want to eat more often throughout the day, and just people being educated about what's in their food, and specifically like the sugar. And again, it's back to just not being aware of what you're taking into your body. So you can go eat healthy, but if you go buy that Coke with your salad or another soft drink like that, the sugar intake is huge.
Right. And I just think that for busy families, it's about convenience. So when we use as an excuse, it's all about convenience, right? We're busy, we have kids, we have full-time jobs, and we just want to feed our kids.
Yeah, and that's something that I'm concerned about as a parent. And the funny thing is, you know, we've got 3 kids under 4 years old right now, and they've pretty much eaten organically since the day they were born. But at the same time, my wife and I are grabbing whatever we can to eat, and so it's something that, yeah, we're concerned about it right now for our children, making sure that what they're taking into their bodies is quality. But my wife and I are falling victim to sometimes not being able to do that for ourselves, and we want to make sure that it's a priority for us and for our children. And we've been working hard. You fall back into your routines every now and then, when your comfort zones, just because how busy everything is, and trying to make bath time and reading time and book time and play time and all that stuff happen after, you know, a day of work, which typically isn't an 8-hour day of work anymore. So you throw a full-time career for 2 working parents, and then, you know, all that opportunity to fall back into those bad habits. So paying attention to that.
Right. So what are some of Fountain Valley's resources to promote and encourage healthy living and daily exercise?
Well, 2 things. We have a priority here of having quality parks for our community. We have over 16 parks, over 75 acres. We also have one of the largest regional parks in our city, Fountain Valley Mile Square Park. It's not owned by the city, it's a county park, but obviously it's there for all of our city to enjoy. So the parks and the amenities and getting out and having a healthy, active lifestyle is definitely it. As far as educating, one of the things that we're really happy and proud about and want to invite more people out to is the market in the park on a regular basis. The ability to understand seasonal foods, what's good, what's in season now, understanding just more about it, I think is just going to bring that level of education to children and the next generation to pay attention to what they're putting in their body. And we're working with Mary Ann, who puts on the market in the park, about educating and doing flyers and information about what's in season, what are we going to have this month, what's coming next month. And just understanding that, I think, just begins the conversation about what you should be eating.
What about changing the food menu at Summerfest?
Well, absolutely. You know, we are out there with the carnival, and there is lots of stuff out there. We are happy that we have some nice white rice and chicken bowls, or brown rice and chicken bowls. But yeah, we fall victim of it there as well.
The fair food.
The fair food.
Okay. So, as a father of 3, what do you and your family do to stay healthy on a daily basis? I know you touched base on that a little bit, but what do you do on the weekends when you're not taking care of the Fountain Valley residents in the parks?
Well, we chase around a lot of kids. Our 3 boys keep us very active. But one thing that we work with on a nightly basis, I try and make it home for dinner every night, where we can sit down and have a dinner as a family. But then we get out and we ride our bikes at night. And so my wife and I try to jog next to push a stroller for the 2. Well, our 3-year-old's starting to ride with us, but our 4-year-old rides his bike. He's got his helmet and elbow pads in hand and wrist guards on and everything. But we get out, ride bikes, try to be active. We've got a trampoline in the backyard, a safe one with some nice fencing around it. But yeah, we just get out and have fun, and we're constantly on the go. And you can see the response in their behavior. When we keep them in the house all day and we haven't gotten out too much, you can see that their behavior, they're antsy, they want to get out there. So it's best for everybody if we go down to the beach. And we live in Seal Beach, which is another wonderful community. They just built a beach park, or redid a beach park down by the pier. So the ability to go play at the playground and then run it off in the sand and all that, it's fun. So we just try to stay active, as active as possible. Yeah,
3 boys is like 3 times the energy, I'm sure.
There's quite the level of energy there.
Is there anything else you would like to add and let the community know about?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's everybody's responsibility to pay attention to what they're doing for their body, for their family's bodies, and you know, working out and eating healthy, and just taking ownership, because I've fallen victim of it too. You know, where you just get moving and those sort of things fall to the background. It's ultimately your responsibility to make sure that you're making the best decisions for yourself and for your family.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to chat with you soon.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you again for chatting with us. I'm here with Rob Frizzelle, and I'm Xenia. We'll see you next time.